Hello everyone, this ORMA session. Again, we missed it previous, but we will discuss 2 weeks today. What happened? And I guess you have a lot of questions about Tetuchi and what we will do with this, how we'll improve it, and everything. Looks like on Polygon now it is our main product. We reached good TVL, and it is just a start. Um, I saw a lot of questions and uh, also about AMB, and let's discuss these products. Firstly, about Tetuchi. We missed the previous proposal because unexpectedly it was my fault. I thought on Polygon I will able to mm, vote in proposal on Snapshot via Gnosis Safe, but it is impossible on Polygon, only on Ethereum, and we was unable to vote. We already delegated to my um, external warrant account, but for the reasons that snapshot already was done, and yeah, we was unable to uh, use our power. Um, it was very weird because on UI it looks like everything work. It show your power and transactions successful, but it doesn't count. Just I guess it is some should be done on snapshot site or some off chain maybe. I don't know. I didn't have time to look deeper. Just found in documentation that it is impossible. Okay. Our next proposal will reflect your um, your choices. Um, about Tetuchi auto components and why we have three products. Mm, I mean, we have Tetuchi Vault, where you can deposit and everything else. We accidentally auto-compounded once, and share price a bit changed, but it is a change on 0.001%. Back price still one-to-one with little change. Uh, it is abstraction. You should understand. It is abstraction and always will be. Um, we enable directly arbitrage Tetuchi price in our LP. We can only incentivize users to deposit in Tetuchi and instead of deposit buy on the market. And um, I saw in proposals, in suggestions, in suggestions, idea about increase APR temporarily, but it is not so fair because now we have 30 to 50% APR. It is a fair launch that this vault should have. And if we will have more um, temporarily, it will be cause situation when somebody enter with expectation of very high income, but we will unable to keep this APR, and when it will lower, people will exit, and it will lead to uh, um, little drop in Tether price. Um, and I don't want this high volatility, but to make this process smoother, people who want to participate in this world should understand what we have, how we are to compound it. And this process pretty slowly because it is a weekly airdrop and we can't show it immediately. And right now we have that rewards just to compensate this process. Because I guess it is obviously. And what what is unclear, I think, why we have Tetuchi and X Tetuchi. Um, we we are using our general vault contract, smart vault contract. We are using it for everything. DX to each vault, obviously, and Tetuchi it is also a vault, just with different settings. And the reason why we're doing it because it is audited twice contract. It is very safety. Uh, it covered by test on 100%, and um, I'm sure that nothing happens inside this contract. If we will develop new solution, it will require just more work and more risky. Look at Convex. They had a bug, and I guess you know this story. So, and the reason inside this vault, inside any classical vault with share price and out compound possibility, we share tokens. It is very complex to make it with weekly airdrop system. Um, IMB strategies, for example, can exist with auto compound because we have deposit fee and people will not enter before a drop for grab weekly profit. But with Statucci it is technically possible, not for the huge amount because you will need to swap on Tetucci LP for exit. But it is still possible because the profit pretty high and it will cover swap fees and little slippage. Uh, I don't want to have this situation. We have very smart users. For example, when we had Klima also have periodically forgot this word, not rebalance, increase in value. And people just jump in our vault and enter in Klima pool and grab in both place profits. So we very quickly fix it with some changes. And for Tetuche, I can't do it. I don't have good ideas how you can do it without claimable rewards. So it was the reason why we have claimable rewards. But for LP pair, we need a vault where you can deposit Tetuchi. In any case, it is design of our decks. And for the reason that we already have this vault X Tetuchi, it just not was not showed on UI. I activated it just, and if you have one outer component you profit, you can do it. But in general, it is more for or technical purposes for using in all OP. Um, I know that we need a new UI, and we have a situation that we have only one developer right now who has enough expertise and experience to develop something new for our UI and develop Pawn Shop. It is Konstantin, and uh, during last week we had some troubles, as you can know. All Eastern European guys had troubles, and also it is pretty big mental damage. and right now we have a big delay in pawn shop, and uh, we already missed our internal deadline and what I promised to you guys. I know, and it looks like we need to spend more time for current work, for improving our main site, website, implement different pages for Tetuchi, and um, some other ideas you will see that very need for usability, for user friendly. You can see that we have now different tabs, and it was the first part of changes. I will make or auto component vaults or general product, and I will create a discussion about proposal about uh, changes for boost system. We need not so strict system as we have as we had when we launched. Um, need to brainstorm a bit right attributes, but when we will do it, we will have pretty interesting outer compounded worlds with good profit. Um, okay, so pawn shop will be later. Right now, very hard to predict the ETA. We hired another one front-end developer, uh, but uh, it will take time for um, integrate them him in all processes. Um, okay, I see questions from Pranjal, Dr. Teto. Okay, questions from community I have compiled. Unrelated questions. Is there any interest in making BAL IMB Vault? I'd love to have a better place to put my BAL except Aave. We will have better to call call it multi-strategy instead of IMB, but it will be hard to rename it in mind. I know. Okay, IMB for we will have IMB for all possible assets. For the same reasons, all last things um, make delay for everything. Really, maybe mm, only a few guys was not affected, but okay. IMB vaults will deploy very soon uh, for new assets, and on both chains, I guess. Yes, we have new version with auto compound. In newer stores, I guess it should be auto compounded. Let's see how everything go went. Um, for answer to the question, yes, yes, we will have. Next one, come to think of it, a dedicated page linked to from the main site could be a good idea. Even a completely dedicated and totally simplified UI just for T2C. Yes, it is exactly what we want to cook, uh, what we want to build. Hard to say which form. I thought about new menu in our site with different pages. We need it. We have a lot of products, and we will have much more. Mm, where all you can do is mine to swap for Tatuchi with a built-in best price functionality so that the user doesn't have to decide whether they should buy or mine. A few nice line graphs showing yield over time. Yes, yes. Um, we need dedicated page for Tetuchi, for DxTetu and DxTetu. Uh, we need dedicated page for TetuSwap LPs with managing liquidity because you can do it from the main site, not necessary to go on dedicated websites that we have right now. I mean Uniswap fork. Um, and IMB very complex and also should have a dedicated page. Auto compound vaults with focusing on Zapping solution, one click deposit when you just see. Uh, it should be the most user friendly page, probably our main page. Um, mm, okay, next question. We might even consider buying the domain Tetuchi.io or something similar. I can buy the domain. It is free if it is free. Uh, but I don't want to have another website. Mm, it is pretty difficult to support. Right now we have four websites. Uh, main for all decks in Subfork and two for Subinfo. Uh, for Union, all of them in one website because it is easy to support. Um, Maybe let's see if I will have really a big TVL. I mean Tedici. Probably it will worse. But right now it is one of our product, and on Polygon it is probably the main right now. But on Phantom it will be okay. Maybe, maybe. I will discuss it with my front-end developer and designer. Maybe. I know he will answer that we just can have a dedicated page, not necessarily dedicated domain. Um, uh, Another idea that would help chi heads get on board. Button to claim and auto compound the X tattoo for tattoo chi at best price. Yes, I think Chim Maximalist would want that. It's still positive for Tattoo because the more Tattoo Chi exists, the more valuable Tattoo is. Uh, Outer compound. Mm, do you mean um, you hold Tattoo, but profit, platform profit converted to um, Tattoo Chi? Um, yeah. Um, we discussed this idea. Use profits, uh, platform profits for something else. Right now we buy back and distribute to Xtato the whole platform profit, except liquidity and do you know the system. I personally I don't want. I want to maximize Xtato profit. Just my personal wishes. And I think the most tattoo holders want the same. I understand that chi holders can obviously they want more chi, but tattoo ones want more tattoo. What we can do? No, 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 not now at least. I understand what you want, but it will be complex and not so. What we will have additionally. I think we just need more products that we're developing new products and when we won't just make some adjustments in settings. Usually, I don't like this without really necessary process like we will have for boost system. But um, in general, no, no. Okay, okay. Mm, what else? What else? I'm I'm working on a few new products that I can't say what it will be for different reasons. Uh, and Our devs develop exist ideas pretty successfully. Um, do you know that we started to farm alpaca on Phantom, and it is last last time when I saw it was 30% rapid Phantom on alpaca, and we provide a half TVL of rapid Phantom on alpaca. This our volume. Mm, this Tarut less profitable right now, but it is exactly what we built, a management system when we uh, jump in different places very fast and grab all profit. Um, Derby ask any plans on making more strats similar to Tetuchi, maybe on Phantom? Yes, yes, why not? It is pretty successful product. While we can't launch a lot similar products in the same time, uh, we need rewards. On Phantom we can do it. We don't distribute Phantom rewards. Phantom without rewards right now. We don't spend anything. It is just generate more profits than Polygon without rewards. I'm so happy. Yeah, and it doesn't count in Dune dashboard, and we're cooking on the dashboard that will include both chains because it is very interesting to see. We right now buy back more tattoos than spend for rewards. It is very good situation, and for success we just need to keep this situation even without new products. If we will buy back more than we distribute to our holders for attracting liquidity or anything else, the price will obviously go up. um, just we need uh, yeah, in technical side. It doesn't matter how much TVL we have. If if we have positive flow, it is positive, and uh, obviously we just need more deposits. Um, Hard to say what need to do for attract more. Uh, I have few ideas, but it is not simple. Yeah. Um, Another question from Derby also seems like a built-in way to deal with quiet voting that the statue holders now handle would be nice. Yes, probably. Why I don't focus on it right now? Uh, we had a very clear system previously without weekly airdrops. It was very clear. We have constantly flow of profit, and we can count. We periodically call hard works more than once per day, and we can calculate profit. We calculate average profit for 3 days and distribute rewards based on it. Right now, if you uh, start out rewarder or out rewarder, it's randomly can distribute to Tetu or IMB or not, because weekly airdrop very hard to count, and even if we're talking about average profit for weeks, we need at least I don't know 1 month for testing it, for understanding, and imagine that dynamics and I mean answer to a question. I promise it a voting system for all out rewarder. In Yield platform, Chidao able to do it uh, in manual way, and it is absolutely not elegant with snapshot, and it is a ton of work. You need to create proposal, count everything, after that reflect in some script, distribute, and if you do something wrong, it will take your time. It is just take your time for nothing. Um, but this system, when we um, right now we don't spend a lot of rewards on Polygon 2. We had a few manual distribution for Tetuchi and when we started. Yes, yes. And I call it out reward only once with 1 million Tetu for this month. And I want understand dynamic. where we should spend our emission, and you can help me with this. Yeah, uh, we can focus on Tetuchi, but don't forget that we have farming strategies, and we will have it. We have other partners, and we will have other products, and IMB strategy also. But now it is how to compound, and I thought about um, right now we have only two products on Polygon where we should use emission. It is our single token vaults. They still not auto compound for the reason we don't have a good place for more TVL. It works fine right now, good ratio. And we need second product. It is Tetuchi for keeping liquidity on a um, healthy amount for uh, exit process. We need Tetu rewards until we reach some level, mm, especially with a part of rewards from Tetachi Vault. You just need to warm it up. It will be very long process, months. Um, and right now, if we create a proposal, for example, about reward distribution, and it will be between single token assets and Tetachi. Mm, Please, let's wait at least 1 month. I will develop it. It is not so complex. It is just more deploy what we have and adjust snapshot. Uh, okay, Derby. You said, I mean, voting power that Tetuchi gives DX data holders, facilitating the Chidao, Guach, bribes, and stuff. Um, do you mean include Tetuchi in voting power for all proposals? It need to discuss. I'm not sure. Um, Xao said just because we are on the topic of emissions, I think Teta has a good enough product and squeezes enough yield from strategies that emissions aren't really needed much anymore. If it's a strategy that a user can easily replicate, then emissions are needed to incentivize TVL to come inside of doing it manually. But now that Tato has a strategy splitter, ambivolts, and other complex stuff, the product is very good and worth the fee for people without having to give them emissions. Um, That's the reason why I keep it. We need a mission in general for new products, even with good and complex strategy or anything else. You need to some bootstrap period because it is easily to attract new users with some amount of rewards. And I think I have one last idea for all single vaults. It will require short-term work, and I am doing it right now. But in general, imagine that if you will able to use somehow X tokens, XUSDC for example, as collateral or anything else. You deposit it in some place, and if this contract don't claim rewards, it will be technically it will be the same as burn tattoo because unclaimed rewards from a place where it impossible to do. It means it was unable to claim never. It will be inside vault for forever. Uh, and if if for example, just example, a half of um, X USDC will be used somewhere and not claim rewards, it will be like a burn process, buyback and burn, if you don't claim your profit. Um, we have more freedom without auto compound. I want different words with claim rewards and auto compound. If you want Uh, if you want disable buybacks, 90% auto compound, just let's set up for these auto compound votes, let's whitelist them, and they will able to claim 100% rewards, and it will be the same. It will be the same, just with um, some luck in week between profits, and I guess it will be even better than just auto compound inside world. And a bit expensive, but on Polygon very cheap gas. It will be expensive. I mean, if we will do hard work, buyback, tattoo, and after that auto compound on another vault, and spend a bit more on swap fees, but swap fees right now on all on DEX, so it is additional income for all LPs, so it is the same. It is very very good when you can don't care about swap fees because it is our own DEX. You can do swaps as much as you want. Um, so, and right now we have PS ratio, profit sharing ratio 70 on 30. 70 30. Uh, uh, it means that we need to spend uh, emission for these votes. Uh, but with current profitability on other platforms for USDC, 2-3% on Polygon is good income. Until it will not change, spend more emission for these votes doesn't make sense. We just can wait and um, the all APR will slowly decrease until reach some amount. Uh, Even distributing 500,000 tattoo per month will keep rewards on the same level. I mean, APR. But it is just let's see how it will work without compound walls. Really, it is a bit different mechanic, dynamic. let's see. If we will not successful with this system at least 2 months, okay, I will give up and just make out a component on Polygon. But please give me 2 months. Mm. I believe we can build interesting system, more interesting than just from with auto component. Um, this would mean that Theta would compete against Bifi as an auto compounder from now on, just with cheaper fees. We have much more complex products. Or strategy splitter profitability, it is crazy profitability if you have good places where you can manage it. Just right now on Polygon we can jump between Permax, Market, and Aave, and usually it is everything on in Permax. And inside in Permax between different pools, of course. So it can be tens places in Splitter. Uh, I totally Grot say I totally get lost leaders to bring in new customers, but I guess the simple question is whether you need to spend that money on getting new retail investors. Yes, exactly. I want to focus on retail investors, on simple guys. We should have user-friendly UI. We should have uh, clear idea, simple idea. Just deposit USDC and have income in 5-10%. It is attractive product that we can build right now. Even it will be more profitable than all competitors. Just airdrop a KPI option to wallets using Bifi to rewards an increase in TVL. I dropped to Bifi users. What do you think, guys, about airdrop to Bifi users? We need a proposal. We can spend around uh, 4 million Tether for it. Maybe more if we will not spend emission in next month. I always have bigger plan. Always, always. Um, Higher drop. Good idea. Do you know distributing emission? It is not only about attracting TVL in concrete world. If you will attract two whales, it will be mm, not what you wanted to do. We need increase our user base. Usually, if you launch a new product and spend a mission, it attract new users who believe in something CHIDA or I don't know, some assets like it can be different tokens, Bitcoin or native token of network, Rapidmatic or Phantom. You attract some new user base, and if why airdrops so successful for because it is literally increasing your user base. But I guess it should be okay. We can create uh, obviously not just send tokens, but users eligible guys will need to enter in our site and maybe we can have more rules what they should have. Deposit in our vault, for example, some amount of tokens. We even can calculate it on chain the price. So if you have um, if we will need to distribute to 10,000 users, for example, I don't know how much, maybe $5. $5 will not cost this. $100. I will calculate and think what we can do. It is poor marketing. Just spend tokens for attracting guys. Mm, how much we have right now? Um, oh, it can be relatively interesting profit. Also, we can have an interesting mechanic uh, when people can claim only a week. They can enter into the participation, and we can. Okay, it is too complex. I always make too complex products. Just airdrop. I will calculate. Okay, guys, enough for today. Mm, thanks for your time and your questions. Stay safe. Bye bye. See you later.